Hey everybody, the Reswirl here, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Today we are starting Blood Omen 2, the Legacy of Kain series. And that's probably the only time I'll say the full title, because I generally just refer to this as Blood Omen 2. I used to call it the Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 2, but then after a lot of research, I realised that it's just called Blood Omen 2. And then the Legacy of Kain is its series name. So it's like the Elder Scrolls sort of thing. However, with the Elder Scrolls, I do refer to it as the Elder Scrolls 4 or whatever. Anyway, start game. No, new game, sir. And I absolutely adore this game. The reason I'm doing this one, and I'm choosing assisted because I'm not skilled. This is it's not a hard game. You can't technically die. So, yeah, there's that. But skilled is kind of hard. If you do assisted, then the game plays out like Prince of Persia. You just have to hold the block button and you'll block everything that comes your way. Alright. But no, I really like this game. Anyway. 400 years after the nobleman Kain was cursed to walk the night as a vampire, which is the first game, and centuries before Kain would rule the wasteland of Nosgoth with his lieutenant Raziel. His path of conquest is stopped by a new enemy. The pillars of Nosgoth lie in ruin, vampires roam the land once again, and the Legacy of Kain continues. I thought that was disappearing, that's why I sped up towards the end. But yeah, the reason I'm doing this game, as opposed to Blood Omen, the first game, because Blood Omen... Oh.
Dreams I rose, unwilling, tossed upon tides of pain that flowed and ebbed and left me searingly awake, and more revoltingly alive.
Oh, I love the fucking... the voice actor. So cool.
We did not expect you to awaken so soon. Already you surprise us.
My mind was in fragments like shattered glass.
Oh, yes!
Where am I? I don't remember.
Yes. It was said your memory would be affected by your long slumber. That will pass in time. I am Uma, and I am here to help you. Know that your name is Kain, and you were once a power in the land.
I know my name, but my past, I remember fragments only.
That you awoke at all is a miracle. When we found you, there was but the barest thread of life left in you. We nurtured it, fed it, and now you rise and walk again.
And what is this place?
You are in the city of Meridian, capital of the land of Nosgoth,
Hmm.
the land you once sought to conquer and rule. Tell me, since you remember your name, do you also remember your nature?
Of course.
Of course.
Then let me show you the future. You have been asleep for 200 years.
Jesus.
In that time, this is what has become of Nosgoth.
I'll continue with my speech once this cutscene's like, you know, gone through. Once it's finished. But I absolutely adore this game. It's so good.
You were a great general, commanding an army of vampires, but the powers you opposed were too strong for you. You were struck down, your armies defeated, scattered, and destroyed. Everyone believed you to be dead.
Who defeated me?
The Sarafan, an army of fanatical humans sworn to eradicate all vampires from the world. A new leader brought them together, and wielding a new kind of magic, deadly to our kind, was able to destroy your army and kill most of the vampires.
Damn.
You were defeated in mortal combat by this leader, the Sarafan Lord. But that is not the end of the story. Under the guise of protecting the land from the vampire menace, the Sarafan seized control of all of Nosgoth, and their rule is not kind.
Damn.
For 200 years, the Sarafan have enslaved the humans under their iron rule, and hunted down and destroyed every vampire they could find.
They have not succeeded, however.
Not yet. And now, with your help, it is our hope to crush the Sarafan and restore order to the city.
The natural order. Vampires preying upon humans.
Naturally.
You said our hope. Who are you?
We are the Cabal, the vampire resistance.
Jesus.
We work to undermine the Sarafan at every turn. But we are losing.
Oh.
With the new magic they employ, the glyph magic, they are able to find us and kill us. Our numbers are dwindling. Without help, we will not survive. We need you, Kain.
Of course you did not bring me back simply out of kindness. There must be a price.
We need you to help the Resistance. Our faces are known. They kill us on sight. But you are ancient history, long since dead and buried. You can go where we cannot.
Oh.
That gives us a small advantage.
How splendid for you. And why do you suppose I would do this? What is to be my reward? Your eternal gratitude.
Have you changed so much? The Sarafan Lord defeated you. Don't you want to kill him? When you have destroyed him, you can continue your ascent to power, restore your army, and rule the land at last.
Oh.
Does the lust for vengeance and power no longer stir you? Are you so dead?
I seem to remember that I played the pawn once before. It ended badly.
This time, you will prevail. We are simply your allies, not your betrayers. What we want from you is open and plain, with no hidden paths. If you succeed, so do we all.
Are you asking me to trust you?
Ooh.
Let's trust one another. Together, we can defeat the Sarafan Lord. Once he is dead, his order will collapse. Mindless fools that they are. But there are dangers other than the Sarafan which must be overcome.
I care not for any dangers.
Jesus.
They will fear me, do you hear? Tell me where to find the Sarafan Lord. I'll have him buried within the hour.
Huh.
Such arrogance. If it were so easy, we would have done it ourselves, Kain. And you are far too weak to fight him yet. He is protected, too, by other vampires.
Vampires in service to the Sarafan? Are they mad?
They value their lives. While they serve the Sarafan Lord, he lets them live.
I will enjoy destroying them.
You would be lucky to survive one such encounter until you grow stronger. But should you prevail, then you will be able to absorb their veins and thus gain new abilities.
Jesus Christ.
To our kind, these are called the Dark Gifts.
Yay.
Look forward to meeting these traitors to our kind. My senses spun. My body ached. Weakness overcame me.
You have the thirst upon you. Come, vampire. It is time for you to feed.
Thank Christ.
Yes.
That cutscene takes a long fucking time, and I am sorry. I didn't realize it was so lengthy. Anyway, I can continue with my thing. I can't remember what I was saying, but I'll just start the story anew. Once the talking's all out of the way, which should be any second now. Maybe?
Kain.
There we go.
Do not be afraid.
What magic is this?
I am using the Whisper, Kain, a natural ability of vampires. In this way, we can keep in contact even over great distances.
Yes. I remember now. She had been in my thoughts. I almost believed I had called her myself.
Never fear. I cannot read your thoughts, but only speak into your mind and hear you in return. Now, proceed down this street. I shall be waiting.
Cool. Fucking A. The introduction to this game's pretty lengthy because, like, it's just a huge tutorial. And yeah, as you can see, we are very weak. Like, we've got no fucking health. Anyway, where I was beginning with my talk, the reason I'm doing this game as opposed to Blood Omen is basically because Blood Omen plays more like an RPG than this game plays. I don't really know how to say it. It's more like an action adventure, and it's not incredibly lengthy. I can't remember how long Blood Omen is, but I'm pretty sure it's longer than this. And yeah, use that to look around, all that crap. But I actually know more about this game than I know about the first game, because I got this game first. I have owned it on near enough every platform. I'm playing it on the GameCube, but I've had it on PC and I've had it on PS2. So, yeah. The reason I chose GameCube is because...
Welcome to the slums, Kain. We are in the oldest and most decrepit part of the city, where few people dare to come. A perfect place to train you.
Train me? You take me for a dog?
Your memory has been shattered, and your body has lain dormant for 200 years.
Jeez.
What skills you had must be recovered before you can be of any use to the Cabal. You must learn to fight and to survive.
I thought you were taking me to feed.
Patience, vampire. First, know that you are stronger and faster than mortal men, able to jump higher and farther than any human that ever lived. When your path is blocked, seek for a place to jump. Now, join me up here.
Okay. That was annoying. I'm gonna get cut off a shitload, so I might as well just fuck around here for a bit. But, the reason I'm playing the GameCube is because I don't have it on PS2 at the moment, because I don't have my PS2 in a working condition. And recording that would be a pain in the ass anyway. The reason I'm not doing PC is because I, again, don't own the PC version. I could get it from Good Old Games or GOG, but I don't want to pay for something I did own. So, and I was tempted to just torrent it, but it would take a while to download because not many people actually seed with a torrented version of this game. So, and then there's the fact that I might run into compatibility issues. The only downside to the GameCube version is it's interlaced. Every version is interlaced, I think, except for PC. That one would probably be pretty clear regardless. But I'm hoping the game will look pretty good anyway, but we'll see.
Excellent. Know that you also have the ability to float. When you are on a ledge, such as this one, you may land silently and carefully by floating down. This will be important when I train you to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Now, follow me.
Okay.
Discover, I needed little training in how to kill.
But this game might be very slow paced to begin with. But back to my story. Yeah, the game, in terms of how this game plays out, it's more like, I want to say Prince of Persia, purely because of the whole blocking mechanism. It doesn't actually play anything like Prince of Persia, but I can't think of any other game that's third person behind the character and like a action adventure, but whatever. Whereas the first game, or Blood Omen, that plays more like Diablo, because the camera's isometric, and it's like, it just plays a hell of a lot differently than this one does, because this game's 3D. I guess Blood Omen's kind of 3D, but it's like Diablo. If you ever played the first Diablo, you'll know what I mean. So, yeah. And I've wanted to do this game for a while, since I recently got it again on GameCube. I do have the actual disc, but my disc's like broken for some reason. Like, once I get to a certain part in the game, not for a long time, it's towards the end of the game, but the game just freezes, and I can't progress. So what I've done is, I'll continue in a minute. Fucking hell.
The city is a labyrinth.
All the better for a hunting ground. Tell me, Kain, are you hungry?
Yes.
I have a prisoner waiting for you down below.
Yay.
A thug from a local gang of criminals. He sought to murder yet another helpless victim, but he met me instead.
Oh.
Spare me the moral anecdote and direct me to his throat.
Drink then. I will be waiting below.
But yeah, what I've done is, with me having a hacked Wii, you're able to actually get the disc and just literally rip it and make a digital copy of it. So I've done that, and hopefully the file that's been ripped is completely fine, because it might just be a disc reading problem. That's why I kind of hoped for it. Is Uma waiting right? Yeah, she is. But I'm hoping that'll fix the issue. If not, then I'll just acquire another ISO of the game and then test that out. Okay. Come on. Yay. Woohoo!
I see you are restored.
I am.
Blood is your life. Without it, you will die.
Mm-hmm.
If you are wounded, seek out blood to restore your vitality. You must know, too, that by drinking the blood of